Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to HYNPYTOL after a somewhat longer break between episodes than I intended. Because, listen, life gets busy. Mostly, my health gets bad, but listen, that is a way that I become busy. So I figured this out. I sat down with this. It only took like a minute or two of playing with it. It's just one of those things where, like, on the day, I just had a real brain block in front of the solution. So by moving this over to the side, we can get ourselves down into this position, the critical position. We can pull this over. And then, hey, look at that. It is approximately that difficult to pull this cell. And then I want to shove this back into the other receiver. Yeah, now we're over here, and like, there it is. That's all it takes. But for some reason, I just like couldn't see my way to it during last episode. Now this part I have not actually figured all the way out yet. So we're gonna have to move something. Oh, I don't have to move anything. I just have to put myself here. Yeah. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. Hopefully I won't be getting stuck in too many more embarrassing ways here. So we have this spiral of seeds. I need the one on my right to remain in place. Well, actually, no, we want to do the top left infected cell last. So like if I do something like this. This works out okay for letting me destroy this thing. And then I guess I can just cycle myself into the same... I can put myself back there pretty easily. And open this back up. And then just do the same thing from this side, right? This doesn't seem too bad. Yeah. That was absolutely just my first random experiment. I'm so happy to see that it worked so effectively. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Somebody help. I would love to help. I'm gonna who is speaking? As always, my first question is, who is speaking? How could this happen to us? There's nothing we can do. All right. Just chill out with the fatalism. I'm on my way. It's kind of a long, not very difficult pathway. If you can hear this, run. This is a hopeless battle. You haven't seen the size and strength of my high-fiving hand. Alright, so what is the way that we're going to do this? I'm trying to have a plan before I jump down there. Because, like, well, I mean, I'm going to have to do this. This is the starting move, for sure. So obviously I can pull myself over to destroy either that top one or the right one in the top row, or that bottom left one pretty easily. But if I do that, I do expect I'm going to have some difficulty getting these ones that are just floating in the middle of the room. Right, so how do I... The question right now is, how do I position myself for these? Because obviously if I pull that, if I pull this... Oh, I didn't realize there... Okay. If there are things that are going to close up on us as we finish these, then that makes this a lot easier, actually. Yeah, without that being the case, I don't know that that would have been doable at all, so... Tragic. I never thought the infection would spread this far. You've heard the cytokine calls, right? If the NKs are in trouble, we're in some serious situation. I really don't know what's happening if the NKs are in trouble. Go on, we've got no time. There could be less dialogue. It would be okay for there to be less dialogue. Oh, somebody took all the key proteins away. We'll hold it here, so go on, hurry. Don't worry about us. We'll catch up. Again, who is even speaking to me? Oh no. Yeah, these timed puzzles are a nightmare. No, that's the wrong way. And I'm definitely not doing them the most efficient way here. That said, that actually was remarkably close. And I definitely did give up a little bit because I was convinced that I had been too slow and inefficient. So I think the key here is going to be not panicking. Because actually the timer on this one's fairly generous, it seems like. Yeah, cool. It's weird that this area is called Skeleton Key. I suppose the room is sort of shaped like a boss key. Wait, how am I going to get those? Well, that's not right. I guess the answer is I do this and then I pull back over to here. Ooh, that makes that ungettable, though. The one in the corner there is going to be a problem. Nope, can't do it that way, can't do it that way. It's got to be like... Hold down, across, back across. Clear the corner. Do this. There we go. That gets me out into this area, and then we... Nope, down and pull and pull. Ooh, I think I was right on the edge of the timer on that one. The speed reading puzzles are interesting. I think they could probably get really tedious if you screw them up several times. You know, if you screw them up enough times. And I hate to say if you screw them up enough times because it makes it sound like it's your fault or some deficiency, when really it's just like, you know, they're challenging puzzles. What am I doing? Oh no. That's not what I wanted to do. But yeah, I do think it's interesting to try to feel out the right move under time pressure. And I think they're a lot less interesting when they become like rote memorization puzzles, I guess is what I'm trying to express. And really the difference between those two things is mostly just how many times have you had to try them. Yeah, that was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. Too slow, too slow. I see what to do. I'm just doing a bad job of it. In that last part. Press the wrong button there. One big problem with the sort of long delay between episodes 2 and 3 there is that I completely lost my instinct for how to pull myself around quickly. And all this thinking I'm having to do is not playing very well with the timers. Okay. Ooh. Now I want to go here. No, wait. I want to... There we go. Yeah, so apologies if it seems like all of a sudden I'm playing the game for the first time again. I kind of am. Thanks, but try another castle. Did you know that the people who made this video game, they do like a lot of other video games? That's the vibe that I'm getting. Oh, that's not good, actually. Yeah, because it's going to close off the entrance. Okay, I need to do that one last. Shoot, I need to get over there before I do this middle cluster because of the way it blocks things off, which means I need to go. That's no good. So I'm trying to like look away from, I'm trying to look at where it is I need to go and what I need to be doing instead of looking at my character, and it's causing me to press wrong buttons. The deviation point is not, in fact, there. It's somewhere else. If I destroy that, it's really bad. So I have to figure out a way to get... To figure out a way to get through that bottom somehow. Without closing any of these things off, without spawning any vines that are going to make it impossible for me to get back to the middle area from the right area. That's... I need to stop pressing down. The problem is my brain is like, it's one press in the direction you mean to go, and then another press in a different direction. But I've not gotten any better at remembering how to do that. So if I pull myself up to there, I actually don't see how I'm going to do this. Yeah, there's something about this that I'm not really putting together. Right, like it's already too late. Oh, no, I'm sorry. If I do this and then go back, now I can pull myself down here. There we go. That's what it is. And then you do the staircase thing up here. Oh, no, but the one in the corner still has to go last. Okay. All right, I think I get it. I think I see it. What I was missing was the necessity of the step outward and then back. Oh, okay. I think I was, again, right on the razor's edge with that one. Apologies if I'm not talking a lot during the timed puzzles. They do require some focus to keep me from doing the opposing arrow button presses in the wrong order, which seems like it wouldn't be such a thing. Boy, this area is looking like a horror movie. The viruses have spread all the way here. What happened to the bees? Who should we rely on now? Yeah, whatever's going on in this poor person's body, it seems very bad. Hold on, can I interact with you at all? I cannot. Where am I going? Attacked by our own kind. We've never imagined something like this. Now we can trust no one. Oh, I see. There is a... This is actually an entrance here. Okay, so we gotta watch out for the direction of the path marker. Hey, look at that. I pressed all the directions right on the first time there. Hell yeah. Impossible. The NKs have been struck. They're supposed to be the strongest HYNPYTOLs. What are the rest of the dendritics doing? This game is relying on me having a level of knowledge about white blood cells and their operation in the body that is perhaps unrealistic, I think. They said they were all going to the B area together. We need to go back to the lymph node. And once you get there, head on east. I need to investigate something else. Call me if something comes up. What is the meaning of east inside? I mean, okay, whatever. What happens when HYNPYTOLs become enemies? Can something like that happen? When hand reaches inward instead of outward. That's when our downfall begins. If that ever happens, we must go looking for the bees. We could try our best, but without bees, we will just be postponing the inevitable. We killers deal with the infected ones, but to get rid of the viruses, we need their antibodies. You got that, Gloomy? Don't call me that. So yeah, I mean, if your white blood cells are attacking your own body, that seems very bad. Wait, am I doing this in a way that's actually going to allow me to leave? Hold on. I am being a fool. Let's put this back over here. Put you back down there. Okay. Hold on. That's not a good idea. Yeah, and I can't just let go over there. How do I keep that open? So this can't ever be fully emptied. But I also need it not to be blocked. Like, what I need is a way to... get this cell next to us off of the ground. But I do not have such a way. push you out of the way and link the two of you together. Like, I can't, obviously, it would not be acceptable to do it in the doorway here. This feels like the most obvious thing. It's just, if I could let go with my hand right now, you know, if I could just release, it'd make my life so much easier. All right, am I going to start having problems again so soon? If we... So we don't want to do that. It would seem that, like, pulling this thing up is the way to go, right? But what do I do after I have placed it in that spot? Because it would be very easy to just block ourselves off forever. Lock ourselves in this little room. What I want to do is pull that other cell up. Let me make sure that I remember how this works correctly. Once these two are joined, nothing moves them, right? I can't pull them up there. Okay, so it's definitely not that. But my ability to affect the map here is pretty small. There's only a pretty small number of things I can do. We can't... Alright, I'm pretty sure this is mandatory. We can't interact with any other element of the puzzle until that cell gets moved. And obviously if we move it left or right, we've locked ourselves out of the rest of the thing. The question is, what do we do now that we've got this here? Because it seems like if we pull this... There's no way for us to line up with it. There's no way for us to stick it in a spot where it's going to allow us to stop anywhere interesting. Feeling a little silly. Like, it feels like I should be able to figure this out. Alright. That's mandatory first move. I don't necessarily have to pull this thing up right this second, but I will have to pull it up before I can do anything else with it. Oh, I'm forgetting some of the basics of how the game works. I'm thinking, like, this is bad because if I put my arm out in this direction, you know, the cell will just come back to me. But if I push it out like that and get it stuck, then I can pull myself to it. I'm remembering how the game works. Sorry for my slowness. Okay. I'm here now. I caught up. No. Down. Pull out like this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty grim around here. There's no two ways about that. Okay, so that let me through here. That's interesting. What are you guys doing? Oh, this put me a little higher than I meant to. I was thinking I was going to end up in that little room to the left. Huh? You're going to the B area? Well, it's northeast from here, but we Dens are in charge right now. No outsiders allowed. Plus, the place is riddled with filters, so it's hard to get around. Yeah, tell me something I don't know. Is this even a place that is worthwhile to be? Okay, nothing to say to me, no interest at all. Okay, so we're gonna need to get power running to this one. Oh, right. Except I need now an object to cram in front of that. Or actually, there's a pillar there. What I need is to break a connection, actually. There we go. That will give me exactly the spacing I need. And into the filters we go. What's up, friend? Hi, this is the passage to the B-cell area. Now that you're here, everything's going to be fine. Awesome! The other dens are all waiting for you. Cool, and they're all going to be very friendly, right? Huh. What is going on with these lenses? That's cute. Hey, trying to help me out with my deadlift? That's really generous. But it's okay. This is a fight of my own. It is cute that he has built a little barbell shape. Hey, that's a goal chance. Oh, they're playing soccer. You are indeed playing goalie today. He wants me to play forward. Here's the thing about soccer. I don't know how to do it. Okay, so it seems like they want me to put this thing in the goal. I will use the goalie to do that, and yay, we scored. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to leave that there. Do any of them acknowledge that I scored? Oh, does not want a pass anymore. That was a perfect chance. Okay, it does not, in fact, seem like they are paying too much attention to what's actually going on. Hey, be careful, kid. Sometimes my own strength frightens me, but I can take care of myself, so step back. Okay, I don't know what kind of weird experiments you're running in here, but fine. So, it would seem we want to buddy up against this friend over here from the bottom in order to get out of there. What am I looking at here? These guys are so fast, but I'm doing it at my own pace. Just taking it easy. I pity those who push themselves too hard. I can't tell what kind of thing they're supposed to be engaged in. They're just running a race, I guess. Oh, and this is a little movie theater. Okay. This film is indeed impressive. Amazing cinematography of the cytoplasm. Yeah, okay. Have fun, y'all. Dr. Bacteria. I get it. I see the thing. Boy, you have so many lines of dialogue, my dude. Just be quiet. Being hit on, which is weird. May I interest you in a new and exciting antigen. It'll open up a whole new world for you. Forget about bees and high fives. What matters is your own happiness. This feels like a scam. Dang, okay, why you giving me that face? Well, I do only actually have the one face. Okay, so these like glass-looking tiles, we can reach through them, but we can't pull ourselves through them. wanderer's life is a lonely road. It's great to have a place to come home to. Why didn't I know of this happiness before? Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting new wrinkle, I suppose. Sorry, we're out of vacancies. Oh, sorry, you're the hero on your way to the B area. Well, you just go straight through the vessel below. Go save the world, my hero. I'm just kidding. You don't have to if you don't feel like it. I mean, I think I kind of do. I think that's kind of the gig. The filters will make it hard to move around from here. When going through filters, check their color first. Otherwise, you might end up banging your head against them. Okay, so you can move objects around within the filter of their color. That's interesting. So how do I make use of this? So I can't pull myself into the green one from here. I could just go back over to the left and make it work. I'm trying to figure out, like, what is my actual strategy for reaching the thing? Can I come out the bottom? Oh, okay, yeah. I was starting to think that I just couldn't pull out of the blue thing from within the blue thing, but I guess it's just you can't swap lenses in that way. That's interesting. But that's the behavior for trying to push a thing through a lens of its color, a focus element of its color. Let me think about this little dude's fate. I guess it's not like rocket science. Yeah, turns out we don't need the we don't need the little guy's help at all. So it's pretty easy to. Gosh, how are we gonna do this? Pull you down here. This is not a high value thing that I've just done. What was my plan? What was I thinking there? Well, I mean, now that I've gotten myself down here, there won't be anything else to do. So let me. But I mean, this is of limited utility, obviously. Don't actually have all that many options either for moving stuff around. I wonder if... No, they can't want me to bring any of the cells from outside this right room in here, right? Whatever the solution to this area is, it's not going to require more than we have in front of us, I don't think. So how am I going to connect these two so that they're not moving around, but they're forming a shape that I can use to some kind of actual effect? Well, we have to pull in here. Obviously, I can't pull myself upward. That's not going to help. So we end up down here. So now this won't pull out of here anymore, right? No, it still does. Shoot. But that means I can line these two up like this, and now it won't pull out of there. Okay, that's what it is. The function of these filters is not it is not intuitive to me yet. All right, so you can't come down, so it's easy enough to do that. I don't seem super jazzed about it, if I'm honest. There we go. Just needed a little bit of help. Okay, so we do that. I can hook on this because it won't come under the lens. Do the same thing to you. And pull myself out of here. The level names are highly referential and not always like relevant, apparently. So if we form a bond in the upper right, it's most likely to be formed in a way that prevents us from getting through anymore, right? Well, I mean, I can go through the filters. Nope. Okay, never mind. Apparently, I cannot. I cannot just go through whatever filter I want. You know what? I am feeling it a little bit today. I think these HYNPYTOL episodes are going to be a little bit shorter in general. I just need like a little something where I'm taking it easy until the rest of my health recovers. So I'm going to call this here for today. I'm still enjoying the snappiness of this. I think the puzzles and the central mechanic are cute. I do think we can maybe do it just like a few fewer lines of dialogue, kind of all around from everybody. But in any case, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we are going to continue trying to figure out what in the hell is happening to this poor person and how we can stop it. And we'll see you then.